And welcome back to Atreyu News. This is what happens when a president enforces immigration laws. It only took 1 month and Trump is already making a huge impact on illegal immigration. Fox News reports the number of people illegally crossing the United States southern border has dropped 40% in President Trump's first full month in office. How awesome is that? 40%, are you kidding me? Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly has said Wednesday. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol reported that the number of illegal border crossings dropped from 31,578 to 18,762 persons. Kelly said border agents usually see a 10 to 20% increase in illegal immigration apprehensions from January to February. And here we got a 40% drop. As it was said and as it was predicted, Trump wins again. So awesome that he does what he says he's going to do. And I find it kind of funny because when you meet people in public, good people do what they say they're going to do. A politician's rarely ever a good person, but this time, we have a man that does exactly what he said he was going to do. How awesome is that? It doesn't get much better. Breaking. It has finally been confirmed, folks. Look who hacked the DNC. Let's go with probably everybody, because they had no protection against such things. A U.S. intelligence officer has just confirmed that it was NSA staffers who were fed up with the Clintons that hacked the DNC. Boom! We knew it had to be an inside job. The Gateway Pundit reported Lieutenant Colonel Tony Shaffer went on with Hannity on Fox News to discuss the latest leaks by WikiLeaks. Shaffer told Hannity former NSA operatives who were fed up with the Clintons are the ones who hacked the DNC and gave the hacked Podesta emails to WikiLeaks. The Democrats do not want to talk about this, and it is probably why the DNC refused to allow the FBI to look at its hacked servers, Shaffer said. Tony Shaffer. Sean, we did it. Not me, but our guys. Former members of NSA, retired intelligence officers, use these tools to break in there and get the information out. That's what the Democrats don't want to talk about because it doesn't fit their narrative of the Russian BS report. Yeah, Russia hacked the most powerful country in the world. Russia, the country with the GDP of Italy, hacked the most powerful country in the world. Let's take a listen.
Welcome back to Hannity. So this week, WikiLeaks released a new batch of documents allegedly containing information about tactics the CIA uses as part of its surveillance program. Joining us now with reaction, former intelligence official of the U.S. National Security Agency, William Binney, and former senior intelligence officer, Lieutenant Colonel Tony Shaffer. Mr. Binney, let me start with you. One of the things that I have a headline here in front of me, WikiLeaks, CIA uses stolen malware to attribute cyber attacks to nations like Russia. And what they're really implying here is that they would deliberately mimic the hacking protocols of Russia to obfuscate their own works. Do you believe that's true?
Yeah, sure. I think that that's true, as well as I think that a lot of this software that they've gotten to do the penetrations came from NSA, GCHQ, and the other Five Eyes, plus other cooperating countries. And, of course, they gained additional information once they penetrated into people like the Russians and the Ukrainians.
Is it legal for them to do that at the CIA?
Actually, it's not their charter, but they certainly are doing it and have been doing it for many decades. It's nothing new for them. I mean, they have been using signals intelligence for quite some time.
In other words, and well, you do know what happened in the case of General Flynn. That was a felony, a violation of the Espionage Act, even though he did have, in his case, a security clearance. Maybe they could have listened, but it was certainly illegal to release that. Colonel Shaffer, what is your take on all of this? And when the intelligence community, and I'm sure it's just a few people, I have great faith in our intelligence services, and what they do is really dangerous and important.
Precisely.
But if they're leaking information on Americans and using techniques that could possibly spy through our TVs and not allow full encryption of our phones, that's somewhat troubling to me.
Well, part of the deal is all those vulnerabilities, Sean, you just mentioned, the bad guys have too, and this has always been one of my concerns. I've done this sort of thing for a living about the time William was doing it. My concern when I was on the inside is these people, our intelligence agencies, have huge technology and huge power. So that power must be used ethically and focused on the adversary only. What you've seen here, as you pointed out, Sean, it was used against one of our own. Lieutenant General Mike Flynn is a friend of mine. So I first, on a personal level, I think it's horrendous. On a legal level, it's.
I have to stop it there. But you could always follow the link in the description if you want to watch the whole thing. Breaking. Hawaii sues Trump. See what these idiots are doing? Hawaii becomes first state to sue to stop President Donald Trump's revised travel ban. You know what? All this is a tactic to slow the Trump train down. It's like a freight train. It literally is. And we've seen it throughout the primary and the election, that once the momentum was started, you cannot stop it. It's like what happens when an immovable object gets hit with a unstoppable force. Except this time, we're breaking all the rules.